I tried. In the end, I did.
It looks like it's finally over for Red Dead Online, but you might say, wait, wasn't this game dead for years now? And surprisingly it wasn't. I mean, Rockstar abandoned this game 3 years ago, but it was doing fine. A lot of players were playing Red Dead Online, until now. So what exactly happened? Why people stopped playing it? And will Rockstar save Red Dead Online? Spoiler, they won't. I mean, they can, I will tell you how, but they won't. So Rockstar decided to abandon Red Dead Online somewhere in 2021. Blood Money was the last update we received, and it was a pretty questionable update to say the least. Anyway, later in December of that year, instead of usual smaller update for Red Dead Online, we received absolutely nothing. And there was no explanation, no some kind of a newswire post from Rockstar, no, we just stopped receiving updates. And instead of weekly events, which are basically bonuses and discounts, Red Dead Online started to receive monthly events, same bonuses and discounts. Players were obviously not happy with such lack of communication, and in January of 2022, Save Red Dead Online event started in social media. Rockstar, being Rockstar, obviously ignored it completely, and they were not communicating about Red Dead Online at all until the summer of 2022, when right before Red Dead Online's funeral event held by community, Rockstar told us about the future and fate of this game in a newswire post, and it looked pretty much like this.
God damn you. It is over. Now.
Red Dead Online.
It's over.
In that community update post, they told us that over the past few years they were moving development resources towards GTA 6 and that they're making some changes to how they support Red Dead Online. So basically, instead of pretty bad updates, there will be no updates at all. Telegram missions don't count, but anyway, that's when Rockstar officially abandoned Red Dead Online, and it should have been the end for this game. I mean, online game without proper support and new content should immediately die, right? Wrong, because only few months later there was a historically high amount of players in both Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online. It happened because for the first time ever they started to sell Red Dead Redemption 2 full game for $20 only, which is an awesome deal for such masterpiece. And since Red Dead Redemption 2 includes Red Dead Online, it added new players to online as well. We know from achievements that around 40% of Red Dead Redemption 2 players are trying Red Dead Online, which by the way is an extremely low percentage, it's a huge fail by Rockstar. But anyway, basically Rockstar decided to completely abandon Red Dead Online just before it started to take off, just before the amount of players increased dramatically. So Rockstar didn't really benefit from all these new players, there was no additional reasons for them to purchase gold bars with real life money, no new content, no outlaw passes, nothing. But the most importantly, everyone knew that the game is officially abandoned, and why would you spend some money on a multiplayer game that has no future? Anyway, in 2023, amount of players in Red Dead Redemption 2 was very high, much better than ever before, with all-time peak happening in November of that year. And even Red Dead Online standalone numbers were pretty stable and relatively good, which is actually surprising to me, because why would you buy Red Dead Online standalone if you can buy full game, which includes online mode, for only $20? So even few years after the last update, people were still actively playing this game, and that's why every time I was asked if Red Dead Online is dead, I was saying that it's abandoned, yes, but not dead at all. Community is keeping this game alive, players are doing it. And yeah, by the way, this game has like the best community ever. Obviously there are cheaters and griefers, but mostly Red Dead Online players are really calm and nice. So Red Dead Online was doing pretty well until May-June of 2024. Amount of players in standalone version dropped really significantly. And then in August it dropped even more. So for the first time ever, average amount of players on Steam is lower than 1000 people. I mean, at some point this week only 338 people were playing Red Dead Online standalone on Steam, and most PC players are playing on Steam. Numbers for Red Dead Redemption 2 full game also decreased, although not so dramatically. However, data for Red Dead Online standalone is showing us tendency. It shows overall interest to Red Dead Online, because we don't know how many exactly people are playing Red Dead Online using the full client of this game. And seeing only 300 current players with average amount of 900 is really depressing, because think about it. Some people are using Red Dead Online standalone to play on RP servers, and quite a lot actually. Some people are playing in a private lobbies, which is an extremely smart choice on PC by the way. So who's left in the public lobbies? Cheaters and people who are suffering from cheaters? That's it. And that's exactly how a dead multiplayer game looks. But you may say that this data is only for PC, while most players are playing Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online on consoles. And yes, unfortunately we have such data only for PC, only for Steam. But we can tell that on consoles popularity of Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online is also decreasing. For example, take a look. It's a chart for most downloaded games on PlayStation 4. July, Red Dead Redemption 2 is on a second place in United States and in top 5 in Europe, while August, Red Dead Redemption 2 is on a 4th place in United States and almost out of top 10 in Europe. But why it happened? Why numbers are decreasing now? In my opinion, the answer is pretty simple. Full game is slowing down simply because the 67% discount is not something new. Most people already bought it and played it and completed it. And there is no DLC, no next-gen version, nothing. So obviously less and less people are playing it. I mean, previous results of 2022 and 2023 were a miracle, which Rockstar simply ignored. I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 is a relatively old game that was selling better than many new games. And as for Red Dead Online, is much more interesting, because I'm not surprised to see amount of players decreasing, but I don't know why it happened only now. I mean, it's a Wild West game that has no real bank or train robberies. Yes, technically there is one Land of Opportunities missions when players are robbing a bank and one Opportunity Blood Money mission where players are robbing a train, but it's not real robberies, not like heists, and actually most players never even saw these missions. So there are no robberies, no properties, no duels. I mean, why there is no duels? And on top of that, this game is actually broken, especially on PC. There are a lot of cheaters and Rockstar is not doing anything about it. There are a lot of bugs and glitches. In 2023, for the whole year, this game had a stable glitch, like a game-breaking, extremely annoying glitch that Rockstar introduced in September of 2022 and fixed only in March of 2024, and people were still playing until this summer. And to be honest, I'm not sure why. Maybe it has something to do with Rockstar decreasing amount of players in each lobby, or maybe it's just the way it is. Like, the time has come for Red Dead Online, because there are still no competitors, there is no other online game like this. But what will happen next? Well, Red Dead Redemption will increase amount of players in December, November, but not as significantly as in previous years. Rockstar can change it only by releasing next-gen version of Red Dead Redemption 2, but unfortunately there are not too many hopes for it left. There was some hope that it will be revealed during PlayStation 5 Pro presentation, but only overprice was revealed and vertical stand that is sold separately. So you see, not only Rockstar are greedy. And as for Red Dead Online, and I'm speaking not only about Red Dead Online standalone, but about Red Dead Online in general, this tendency of losing players will only continue, unfortunately. Because in previous years we at least were receiving something new time to time, time, like Telegram missions, PvP maps or Call to Arms maps, my favorite by the way. But it looks like Rockstar ran out of this pre-made content and we will receive nothing at all this year. Only Halloween Pass 2 will be added again in Red Dead Online, for the 4th time in a row. Also, according to SteamDB, no new patches are in development. Rockstar were not working on anything related to Red Dead Redemption 2 or Red Dead Online since March. And it's the longest time I see this QA beta branch not being updated, so it's completely abandoned. So the only way Rockstar can increase amount of players in Red Dead Online is to start selling it for $5, or which is even better, make it free to play, but they are not gonna doing it. So amount of players will only be decreasing. And don't get me wrong, I'm still playing it and still will be playing it. For me it's more like a cowboy life simulator, pure immersion and relax. And I'm pretty sure that many of you are still playing, at least time to time, for similar reasons. But overall it looks like Rockstar won. They achieved what they wanted. They finally killed Red Dead Online.
I gave you all I had. I did.
And it's really sad because this game could have been so much more, so much potential wasted. But anyway, if you are still playing Red Dead Online, go check this video about 7 types of players who are still playing Red Dead Online. Maybe you will recognize yourself in one or even few of these types. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe, stay healthy, goodbye.